The Kinivo 501BN Premium 5-port HDMI switch allows you to connect up to 5 devices simultaneously and with the convenience of an infrared remote. Hello guys, how are you? David Franco here from davidfranco.com. Let's talk about this HDMI switch because I'm enjoying it that much and it has dramatically changed the way I use my home theater setup, and in a good way. So let's talk about the pros. Pro number 1, it works as promised. I mean guys, come on, it's an HDMI switch. You plug your devices into it, you route that one HDMI cable into your receiver or TV, and boom, you're using 5 devices on just one HDMI input. That right there is awesome. Okay, so let's go into detail regarding my current setup. As of today, I have 5 video game consoles in my living room right behind me, including the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Wii U, Xbox 360, and even the PlayStation TV. But the problem is, I found myself running out of HDMI ports. So if I wanted to play my PlayStation TV, I would have to unplug my Xbox 360 and plug in my PlayStation TV and, well, vice versa. So boom, I took all those 5 video game consoles and connected them into one input. Not only has this saved me a lot of space on my receiver, but it's also extremely convenient. This switch does support full beautiful 1080p resolution as well as 3D 1080p. So if you're one of those people who actually enjoy 3D movies, then this switch will support those movies just fine. But of course, that's not it. This HDMI switch also auto switches to whichever input is active. Okay, so for example, last night I had my PlayStation 4 on, but if I wanted to play Xbox One, I simply turn on my Xbox One saying Xbox on. That's not part of the switch, that's just Xbox One, functionality. But that's just it. The HDMI switch automatically switches to the Xbox One because it sensed an active input. This is just great because now all of my video game consoles are on my game input, as they should be. And finally, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this switch does include a remote. So if you want to manually switch between your inputs, you can. Alright, so let's talk about the cons regarding this switch. Now fortunately, there is only one con. Now this may be significant in your eyes, or maybe it may not be significant at all, especially if you're like me. And well, that's the fact that this switch unfortunately does not include an HDMI cable, which I just found odd. You'd think that they would include a cable, but again, for someone like myself, not a big deal at all because I probably have at least 3 or 4 spare cables sitting in my living room. And well, that's just what I did. I found a cable, hooked it up, boom, I'm all set up. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you need an HDMI cable, make sure you have one handy, or just buy one on Amazon for like $5 or maybe even 10. Obviously it varies from brand to length and so on. So my final verdict of the 501BN HDMI switch. Should you buy it? Of course. Go for it. It's $40, easily worth the money, especially if you're like myself. You have all these devices cluttering your setup. It makes your experience that much easier and convenient. Oh, and finally, I should have mentioned this before, the switch also includes a 1-year warranty. So if for whatever reason something happens, Kinivo will have you covered. So guys, there you go, my positive review on this switch. I'm loving it. Honestly, there's not really much I can say about a switch. I mean, it works as advertised. I'm loving it, and I think you should check it out as well. So that link is right below to Amazon. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Kinivo for making this video possible. I will see you guys next time.